Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Murray Makes and episode 4 of our new podcast called
Popcorn
and Perspectives. Today, for the fourth movie in our MCU chronological order rewatch, what did we watch today?
We watched Iron Man 2.
Look at this poser here. That's quite the superhero pose.
Yep.
We watched Iron Man 2 today. So, as always, we are going to jump right in. What'd you think?
I thought it was an amazing movie. What about you?
I agree. We have yet to
we have yet to come across a movie that hasn't been amazing.
Yeah, so far they've all been really, really good. This one, not quite as good as Iron Man 1.
No, not better, but...
But still very good.
Still good, yeah.
But since it's not better, what didn't work?
What didn't work? I can't think of anything, actually.
So you just...
I know there is stuff, but my brain just isn't braining right now.
Okay.
Do you have anything?
So there were... We mentioned that Captain Marvel started slow.
That's right, yeah.
This one is a very slow start as well.
Mm-hmm.
You will be in the video later, Olivia. This one was a slow starter as well. Took a while to get to some of the action.
Yeah, it did take a little bit.
Yeah, which generally is fine, but I think at this point we just expect big, massive action things out of our superhero movies.
Yeah, which it's okay.
It is. We shouldn't just expect all action all the time. So not a problem.
And I do like how it sets itself up for action.
Yes. You mentioned something that you thought didn't quite work while we were watching the movie. So the main villain, spoiler alert, because this movie came out in...
I don't know.
2008. How old were you in 2008?
-2.
This movie came out just a little over a month before you were born.
Mm-hmm.
So it came out in 2008. So spoiler alert, the main villain used a particular type of weapon, and you mentioned it. That didn't work for you.
The whips.
Yeah.
Just didn't seem very practical to me.
Yeah. Which sure, I agree. And what I told you, it is the character.
I get it.
And what I told you then was clearly it's the character Whiplash, but maybe he just knows how to use a whip. That's something he's proficient in. He's a smart guy. Maybe he saw that, hey, this is a weakness that Iron Man could have. So that's what I'm going to go with. So for me, headcanon accepted. That doesn't... I get where you're coming from. That doesn't bother me all that much.
Mm-hmm.
So since we're talking about a villain, which is one of the characters, you know the next question that we always ask.
What is the next question?
Who's your favorite character?
Exactly. My favorite character was probably Black Widow in this. Black Widow, Natasha, is one of my 3 favorite Marvel characters, right in front of Star-Lord, but Rocket Raccoon is in front.
Okay.
Rocket Raccoon first, then Black Widow, then Star-Lord.
So, what is it you like about those characters? Specifically, let's talk about Rocket. What is it you like about Rocket?
His backstory really, touches me.
Okay.
I like how smart he is and how, he's just a funny character, too.
Okay, I like that. And we'll talk about him eventually.
We'll get to him when we get to
talk about Black Widow. Because she's your favorite here.
Black Widow is just a really cool character, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Room that teaches her how to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia, stop licking me. What she fights for.
That was
are you okay?
Are you okay?
Oh, she hit her head.
She really, really wants to be in here with us right now.
She's okay.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Where was I?
You were talking about Black Widow and how the Red Room taught her to fight.
Her fighting style is cool to me.
Go.
Just a good character, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
So, we'll talk about him more in later movies, but I really like Happy.
Yes, Happy was amazing.
Yeah.
That scene where they went into the area where the bad guy was, and they had to fight off Hammer Industries.
Yeah.
And they had to fight off all the guards, and Happy was fighting one, and Black Widow had taken, the rest of them down, and Black Widow had already gotten down half the population of Hammer Industries, and Happy had just gotten down his first one. He was like, "I did it." He looked up, and there was just
he was so happy. He's like, "I got him!" and there's like 8 guys hanging from the roof.
And Black Widow's just gone.
Yeah, it was really good. But I like Happy specifically. Happy's a very loyal friend to Tony. Even when Tony is clearly screwing up, and this is where we see his alcoholism come into play. Tony is clearly screwing up, ruined a party, ruined his own house, ruined relationships.
Well, it's because he thought he was gonna die.
He did. He thought he was dying.
He thought he was dying.
That's not an excuse to be
an excuse.
Dickhead, though.
But I mean,
but it just Happy was still happy to help. He did anything and everything that was required of him and went above and beyond, and I think that shows a true character of a person, and I like that.
Everybody needs a happy and to be happy.
Yeah, exactly. So you're talking about that fight scene. What was your favorite action scene?
My favorite action scene was probably the one where I made a comment on it when it happened, where Iron Man and War Machine were fighting all the bots.
The hemorrhoids?
The hemorrhoids. Yeah, hemorrhoids. That was a funny line.
Yeah.
But that was probably my favorite action scene, when they were both working together. Oh, and when they were like in the whip that he had them both, and they like put the pulse reactors together, and it made the explosion that he learned they could do.
Yeah, and you even mentioned that during the movie. You were like, "Hey, this is Iron Man solving problems again."
Yeah.
He noticed we had this issue. Like clearly, it's kind of a problem, but then he used that problem to defeat the bad guy at the end there. That was great. That was probably one of my favorite action scenes as well. I really like the scene where Tony gets the briefcase armor.
Yes, that's a good scene. And everybody's like cheering.
Yeah, big race and the cheering. Plus that shows us the briefcase armor, which in this movie is my favorite
armor set.
In this movie, not overall, but in this movie, it's my favorite armor set.
I gotta say my favorite armor set was probably the one with the triangle, just because it's so iconic.
Yeah, when he created the new element and
the one that could save his life.
Yes, and it did, absolutely.
It did its job.
So, speaking of the action scenes again, though, something that we always bring up is the sound.
Yes.
And I specifically noticed in this watch through, and I'm gonna have to pay attention as we see more and more of Iron Man and War Machine and all of the rest of the suit-wearing Avengers, the sound of the repulsor jets, like when they're flying.
Yes, that.
Yeah, it's just like it's a really good jet sound. You kind of hear the flame.
And
really,
when they
really
shoot
good
the
sound. Yes, when they shoot the repulsors, I feel like I've always noticed that. There's a good sound. You kind of hear it charge and then discharge. But specifically the sound of the flying in this one, like something.
It's all honestly, it's all of the mechanical sounds that they have are just all of the sounds.
When Rhodey and Tony are fighting in the suits, when Rhodey first puts on the suit, the like clings and clanks of the two metal suits going at it and throwing each other through the house. Yeah, just something I never really thought much about was
just very satisfying sound.
Yeah, it all varies. Like you just kind of feel it.
Yeah.
So the effects I want to talk about here.
Yes, the effect I mentioned it in the movie. All the like techno, like where Iron Man's like pushing apart.
He's creating the element. He's using his holographic HUD.
The holographic HUD. That's the word I was looking for. Where he just like controls it and it's like
he'll like snap and spin and flick things away.
It's just so cool to me. I love the futuristic.
Yeah. I wish we had some sort of system like that in our VR helmets.
That'd be cool.
It would. It would. Like, I mean, you can kind of touch.
You can turn on the hand trackers.
But man, it's not like that. Yeah, that's really good. And I think that's eventually what they want in these VR helmets. But that's really cool. Also, the effects. I'm with you. All of that is super awesome. But one of the things they had made money on the first Iron Man, and I don't think that this movie was rushed. It may have been. I don't know. But the CG effects in a couple of spots did take me out of it a little bit in this movie.
I didn't even realize.
That's one of the things that I noticed that I thought about putting into like what didn't work for you. I didn't put it there as far as my answer because it did work. Yeah. It just I noticed it. Yeah. But you didn't notice anything?
I didn't notice anything.
Which I think that's what people are going for when they make these movies, because a lot of times you don't notice it on your first watch or your first watch in a while.
Yeah.
And it's not a big deal because you're just enjoying the movie.
Yeah.
When you've seen them as many times as I have, you start noticing a lot more.
Yeah.
All right. So, what was your favorite line? Is our next question.
My favorite line My favorite line is probably where I made a comment on it. It's taking me a second to remember. It was a line where, okay. War Machine walked in and he asked, "Where's Iron Man?"
Okay.
And Widow went, "He don't want to be talked to right now." And Pepper was just like, "Oh, he's downstairs."
Oh yeah.
that was funny.
Yeah, that was really funny.
What about you? What was your favorite line?
My favorite line was from Tony near the beginning when he's at the Senate hearing and the Senate's trying to take the Iron Man suit.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns to the camera in the audience in the Senate hearing, and he's kind of won the hearing at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "I've successfully privatized world peace." And it's
so
so ridiculous, but so very Tony Stark. And I like that.
I have a question regarding what was it called? The Senate thing?
The Senate hearing?
The Senate hearing. Do you think the Iron Man is a weapon? Or the Iron Man is a weapon? Or not? I can answer first.
Yeah, please.
I'm with Iron Man. I don't think it's a weapon. I think it's him. It's a part of him. Okay.
I actually disagree. I don't agree with the Senate in this movie. I think the suit belongs to him. I think the Iron Man suit is a weapon.
I think the War Machine suit is a weapon.
The War
Machine
Machine
suit
is also a weapon.
Yeah.
But here's my thinking for that. So Tony described it as what did he call it?
I don't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I know. I don't remember the exact words either. But essentially, it's a suit to help with a disability of his.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. That is not accurate in my mind. What helps with the disability is the electromagnet in his chest. That's what keeps his heart going, and that's what keeps the shrapnel out of it. The suit is just something that can also power. So, the suit, a weapon. The electromagnet arc reactor, not a weapon.
I see your point. Although I do think that the suit is a part of him, and him not wanting it to be a weapon.
I get that he doesn't want it in the wrong hands, and clearly in this movie that the Senate is the wrong, sometimes in real life. So I get that, but also like who decides who the right hands are? True. He's deciding because he has the power to. That doesn't mean that's right.
True.
Yeah.
I do think in the future he's a good role to play for Iron Man.
Yeah.
But in the state he was in that movie,
yeah,
he probably shouldn't have
absolutely
been
not.
Iron Man.
So we'll talk a lot more about this come Civil War time, because I'm sure we'll get into it then. So yeah, we don't want to run this too long, but yeah, absolutely, we could talk about that for a while. So I have one last of our normal questions to ask, and then we'll get to our rating. But is there anything you had? He was taking notes this time, like thinking of things. So was there anything else you wanted to add?
Not exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, not really.
Okay, no, that's fine. So, my final question: how does this connect to the rest of the MCU?
It sets up a lot of things. It sets up Black Widow. It sets up War Machine, even better than the first movie.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. That's something it did perfectly. It set up War Machine.
Yes.
Which I like.
That little line where Rhodey comes into the Senate meeting, and they do a little nod as to why the actor is different. It's just a quick little line where they look at each other and Rhodey says, "Look, I'm here. It's me. Deal with it." And yeah, it's played in movie as that's what the character would say, but it's a nod for us to say, yes, we changed the actor.
Yeah.
Deal with it. And that's great. And it worked. It has worked ever since. Yeah. I have nothing against either actor. They're both great. Things worked out how they worked out, but I think we ended up with Don Cheadle was an excellent choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, let's get to ranking then.
All right.
Yeah, you're going to rank first this time.
Iron Man 2.
Yep. Iron Man 2. Where does it rank on Logan's board?
I don't think it was better than the first Iron Man. I actually don't think it was better than Captain Marvel either. I'm going to put it right above Captain America, so...
Roughly a 12?
Yeah.
Okay. That, I feel you. I think we've been pretty in line for a lot of this so far. I think I lost one of my...
Yeah, I think you did.
That's okay. I will find it in a moment and we'll fix it.
Yep, there it is right there.
Yeah.
Where it's supposed to be.
No worries. I'll find it in just a moment and we'll fix it. But yeah, we've been pretty in line this whole time. And we're still staying pretty close, but I'm actually going to put it under Captain America on this one. Just one under for now. So if I had Captain America at 12, I now have Iron Man at a 13. Logan and I had that swapped.
Yep.
So, okay, thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, so another really good movie. The next movie is The Hulk.
The Hulk. I'm excited for that one.
The Hulk came out technically before this movie in 2008. Or maybe 2007. I'll look it up. It's not a big deal. Pretty sure it came out before Iron Man, though. And so the Hulk is one that people skip a lot. They kind of ignore.
We're not gonna.
We're not gonna. Absolutely not. However,
tomorrow
that episode will not come out tomorrow.
Tomorrow will not be Hulk because tomorrow is...
We may not do this tomorrow. We're undecided. We might do something special. But what are we doing tomorrow?
So tomorrow we are going to see the new Fantastic Four movie. I've been super excited for it all week.
Same.
And
Pedro Pascal.
That's a really good role.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited for the Fantastic Four movie. We might do a podcast on that and post that one tomorrow instead of Hulk. We haven't decided.
Yeah, we haven't decided. So either we'll do something related to Fantastic Four. It won't be the same as this. It won't be our full discussion.
Y'all can leave in the comments though what y'all would like.
Yeah, absolutely. But we probably won't watch 2 movies tomorrow.
No, probably not.
So, but yeah, all in all, yet another wonderful, wonderful movie. You know, we use this bucket every day.
Every day.
We have yet to put popcorn in it.
Yeah, maybe next time we do.
Yeah, maybe next time for sure. All right, well, everybody, we hope that you have
a wonderful day.
Yes, and a wonderful evening.